Welcome in to the Ravens Rundown by Chat Sports. Tyler Jones here with you. Happy to have you with us. Coming up on today's show, we have the latest Baltimore Ravens news and rumors as we are now at day 4 of the free agency frenzy. We'll catch you up to speed on a possible trade for Jerry Jeudy that could be in the works. Also, what's the latest on the free agency tracker for your Baltimore Ravens? We'll go over all of that and more coming up in just a few moments from right now. Before we do, folks, we told you at the beginning of the week that our bosses said that we needed to get to 9,000 subs by Friday. Otherwise, we might have to go to a sub-only channel. Well, you're in luck. We're getting very, very close to that 9,000 subscriber number. We just need 8 more subscribers away. So let's not take any chances on having to go to a sub-only channel. Go ahead and subscribe. Help us get to 9,000 subscribers on the channel so we can dedicate more resources to talking about your Baltimore Ravens. And here on the channel, we're talking free agency, trades, the draft, daily videos. This is the channel for you if you love your Baltimore Ravens. If you're a Ravens fan, prove it. Subscribe to the channel now. I dare you. I triple dog dare you to subscribe to the channel now. Subscribe for free, and we'll get started with today's show. Jerry Jeudy, could he be on his way to the Baltimore Ravens? SI Ravens Country says the Ravens could be in play for the Denver Broncos wide receiver. And it's really interesting when you look at this Jerry Jeudy scenario, potentially going to Baltimore. He's kind of on the trade block of some sorts after what we saw from this past year. He really stepped up in the back end of the year. Remember, this was a guy that was at one point the number one player coming out in high school, was the top wide receiver in college football when he was at Alabama. And the hype train was on for Jerry Jeudy. Started his career kind of a little bit slow, at least compared to expectation. But last year was finally a breakout for Jerry Jeudy in the National Football League. Here's more from Jeff Howe of The Athletic. Broncos wide receiver Jerry Jeudy's name has continued to come up in trade conversations per source, but the Denver price has remained high. Sounds like they're assessing his value before proceeding. And the rumor is that the Broncos want at least a first-round draft pick for Jerry Jeudy. Here's more from Adam Schultz of the SI Ravens Country site. Jeudy is entering the final year of his 4-year, $15 million rookie contract and has a base salary of just $2.6 million in 2023. That is more than double for the Ravens. The sticking point could be that Jeudy will want a significant new extension after this season. The market value for receivers is around $20 million, which could be too rich for Baltimore. But getting a weapon like Jeudy could ease the offensive workload on Mark Andrews and give the Ravens quarterback weapons to utilize. Goes on to say, if nothing else, it is worth the Ravens front office at least picking up the phone. So, could they make this move? Remember yesterday we told you about the Ravens having some interest in Odell Beckham Jr., and reports are that they're a finalist for OBJ. So somebody, somewhere, is going to be playing wide receiver for the Baltimore Ravens next year. What about Jerry Jeudy? Do you like the idea of trading for Jerry Jeudy and bringing him into the fold and being a new wide receiver for the Baltimore Ravens? He would come in right away and be your number one wide receiver alongside Rashad Bateman there. I like that possibility. I understand that the price tag seems a little high, but I'm telling you, there's something about this guy. More on Jerry Jeudy and his statistics here in just a second. But before we do, should the Ravens trade for Jerry Jeudy? You might get an ad break. If so, take advantage of it. Type Y for yes, type N for no, if you would trade for Jerry Jeudy or not. Now, here's the thing. I don't think Jerry Jeudy has come close to his full potential just yet. I think that his best football is still ahead of him, and we're about to see Jerry Jeudy go up another notch. And you think about it, the quarterback play that he's dealt with in Denver has been a disaster. Even this past year with Russell Wilson, he was dealt a bad hand. If you got him to play with an elite quarterback like Lamar Jackson, watch out of what he could potentially do. The numbers on Jerry Jeudy: 67 catches, 972 yards, and 6 touchdowns last year in 15 games played. And that was the best numbers we've seen out of his entire career. You look at his career statistics, and you can see, you go back to 2020, his rookie season had 856 yards, 3 touchdowns. Down year in 2021, but nice bounce back year in 2022. Watch out. Jerry Jeudy still has something left in the tank. Now, if it requires a first-round pick, the Ravens find themselves in pretty good position compared to other teams that could be interested in making a trade. You think about the Green Bay Packers. Looks like Aaron Rodgers is gone and the rebuild is on in Green Bay. Do they really want to give up a first-round pick for a wide receiver? There would be some type of irony if they got a big-time receiver after Aaron Rodgers left, right? And so with that said, of the next tier or so, the Ravens would fall in line of being in good shape. I doubt the Bears are giving up the number 9 overall pick for Jerry Jeudy. The Cowboys, Giants, and Browns, the three of those teams, their highest pick is all below the Ravens. I mean, in actuality, the truth of the matter is that 22 selection, although you would not be paying a rookie contract, you'd be looking to extend Jerry Jeudy and go with the second contract, you would probably not find a better player at 22 than you would find with Jerry Jeudy with that selection, more than likely. So I like the idea of making a trade potentially for Jerry Jeudy there at 22. Where will Jerry Jeudy play next year? Will it be one of those 6 places, or will it be back with the Denver Broncos? What say you? Let us know in the comment section where you think Jerry Jeudy is ultimately going to end up here in this NFL offseason. St. Patrick's Day just around the corner, tomorrow to be exact. And it's not too late to get some St. Patrick's Day gear. We have some St. Patty's Day shirts supporting your Baltimore Ravens on sale now. Chatsports.com/RavensGreen. And even with St. Patrick's Day, ending here pretty soon, you can still look good wearing this stuff year-round. So you might as well get yours now while supplies last. Chatsports.com/RavensGreen to be representing your favorite team and feeling festive in the process as well. What are you waiting for? Get yours now. Chatsports.com/RavensGreen. Let's catch up to speed on the Ravens free agency tracker of some of the moves that they have made so far to this point. You can see Trayvon Mullen, the cousin of Lamar Jackson, was the most notable of those 4 moves there. 1 year, $1.2 million. Justice Hill also back. 2 years, $4.5 million. To be the third-string running back with J.K. Dobbins and Gus Edwards already there. Then you go to the next list. Tyler Huntley gets the free agency tender on the restricted franchise there and being a restricted free agent. And so with that, it seems highly unlikely anybody's going to match that, as the trend across the National Football League the last few years has been to not match these moves when it comes to restricted free agents. Nick Moore, the long snapper, he's back. Geno Stone also back as well so far in free agency to this point. How would you grade the Ravens free agency move so far with what they've done at this point? Still waiting on that big one, right? Whether it's an OBJ move or maybe it's a trade for Jerry Jeudy or something like that. What say you? Let me know in the comment section. ABCDRF, grade what you think of what the Ravens have done so far and the guys that they haven't brought back, that they've let go in free agency, and how they've handled Lamar's situation. Put a grade on it. Let me know in the comment section. You can also interact with me on social media. Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at Tyler Jones Live. That's where you can find me there. I'll see you next time right here on the Ravens Rundown.